decent. Rightio, fish on. Probably a flathead. It hasn't taken any big runs, but it had some good head shakes. But it definitely feels okay, that's for sure. I'll just try and baby him up so he doesn't go too nuts. Feels like a decent size. You never know, but they can be jagged. But it does feel pretty good. Felt like a good hit. I can see the lure, that's a start. It's a good flathead. Beautiful flatty. I'll try and guide him into the net. Oh, he's going nuts. I'll just sit it down in the water there and try and guide him in. Oh, get that away. You got to be careful when you net them. You don't want the vibe to tangle on the outside of the net and the fish just swim off. So you want to make sure you can get them in the net like that and then lift them up. That's an absolute ripper to start out the session. How good's that? It's an absolute stonker to start out. I'll get this vibe out and I'll give you a look. 74 centimetres. He's keen. 74 centimetres. First bite, first fish. Absolute cracking flatty for the first fish. Pumped with that. Like I said, I've had a couple of bad sessions. So I opened the account with this. Couldn't be happier. Righto, let's get this beautiful big flatty back in the water so I can go and make some baby flatties. I won't muck around with you. You got plenty of life in you. Right guys, we probably won't see much of the release. It's pretty dark still. It's 7 o'clock, but it's cloudy. It's only just first light. Anyway, we'll get back into this fishing. What a start. Right, I've hooked something else. It hit it really hard. There's a bit of weight, but there's been nothing on the rod tip at all. So I'm not sure what's going on. But there's definitely some weight. It's either jagged or it just hasn't woke up. But the rod tip's just coming up straight. There's been no head shakes at all. It's just bizarre. Definitely got to be jagged, I reckon. Yeah, I can see something spinning coming up. What is it? Is it a brim? It's a brim. It just hasn't even kicked. Yeah, it's hooked in the side. Come on, fella. Up you get. What's out there? That's a shark. There's a shark just circling out there. Right in front of me. Come on. He's chasing a mullet. I wonder if you can see that right there. Got a shark chasing a mullet. I wonder if I can hook him. I don't know why I'm trying to hook it. I've no chance, just bite me clean off, I'd say. Come on, mate, eat it. Give me a bit of excitement. So there's a little hammerhead. He's definitely not going to take it, which is kind of fine. But it would have been exciting for about 10 seconds. I think I've annoyed him too much. Right, let's get back to this brim. There we go, guys. Fair chunk of a brim. Happy with that. Fouled up, but it's still a fish. Another decent one. We'll get him out of here. Keep fishing. See ya, mate.
I had the drone set and ready to fly up in the air from earlier on, so I was able to get it up pretty quick and track the hammerhead around for a while. I could see its fin up out of the water. That's pretty much the only way I could find it from the glare. When he went down deep, it was hard to keep track of him, but I got some good footage of him anyway while he was up swimming around. I couldn't see any bait fish he was chasing. Just looked like he was just mucking around, having a bit of a play. He darts pretty fast left and right. There was no sort of pattern to what it was doing, but it was definitely interesting to see and a good watch. That's probably the most footage I've got of on any of the sharks in there. Normally once they realise that you're trying to like motor near them or anything like that, they just take off. Towards the end, once I get the drone down too low, I think I was within about 6 meters of it. It must have heard it and he ends up just taking off. But it was good to actually track him for a while and just see what he does. He was probably about between 2 and 3 meters long. But like you can see, there's no bait fish or anything there. He's just cruising around, doing his own thing. I'm not sure if he's looking for a feed or what's going on, just enjoying the sun. But it was pretty good to see him up there and at least follow him for a while and have a closer look. They're pretty flighty. Every time I've tried to get a camera on them before, like in the water, they just end up taking off. And as you see, when I get the drone down here too low, he must hear it and then he's just out of there.
There's another wreck I found as well. I want to go and explore later. I mean, I haven't done it for a while, but I might drop the camera down on this one and just have a bit of a look around, see what type of wreck it is. Definitely looks like a yacht, because I can see a mast, rigging lines, all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be a risky one to drop down on. I might just sit back a little bit further, because I don't want to get it caught up and lose the GoPro, but that's something for a bit later. I was having a bit of fun doing that before. I haven't had much chance to do it. Water got a bit dirty, but that's something I'll look at doing a bit later on, once fishing slows down and the sun comes up. There we go. We are on. I could see some choppers busting up over the back. I didn't really get near them, but near them enough. Look how many there are in the water. Water's super clear. Oh, he shook it off. I should be able to get another one pretty easy here, I reckon. Something going on. Yeah, straight on. Oh, a bit of fun. Like, they're not huge, but they're a decent size. I've just got a single hook on it too, so it's easy to get them off. This is a small one compared to the other one. There he is anyway. Nice size chopper. Off you go. Wasn't a bad size one there either. Oh, he's launched out of the water for it. Have a look at him. That is sick. Oh, mate. How good's that? There we go, he's on. That's mad fun. Oh, spat out a heap of white bait. Look at all the white bait he's flicking out. It's going everywhere. Think. Well, there he is. Another nice chopper. Get the hook out. Well, it was definitely a bit of fun on those surface choppers. There was some decent one in amongst them. I think the first one I got was pretty good, shook it off. Had a couple of other ones jumping for it that were decent as well. Righto guys, camera's about to go down on this wreck I was talking about. Let's give it a shot. It's always nerve-wracking because you just never know if you're going to lose it. Rightio, well, we successfully got the camera back. That's always a win. It's just a matter of what the footage looks like now. As you seen a few months ago when I was doing it, sometimes you got good footage, sometimes you didn't. You didn't really know, but you gave it a shot just like we did then. Anyway, hopefully it turns out all right. Righto guys, time to pack the gear up and head home. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.